Capricorn. This is your channel messages for the 1st of February. Wait, Capricorn. It is Black History Month. Oh my, all I ever asked was for you to come and pick up your phone. All I ever asked was for you to come back, see you. Happy Black History Month to Summer Walker. I hope all these dreams are coming through because of nice forgiving white men who decided to make your dreams come true. Let's go ahead and go into your reading. Happy Black History Month to all my black people. Burna boy, I don't know how you're doing this Black History Month, sir, but I'm sure that you probably could get a pass and you'll be celebrated because you're black. Anyways, let's go ahead and go into your reading. Happy Black History! Oh my god! It's our time, baby! Why people annoyed? I'm annoyed at that shit. Ugh! What day is it? February. Ugh! Damn it! It's February! Please don't say, please don't say Black Lives Matter. What the fuck is it? Listen, it's Black History Month, so black people go first. You too, Xavier. Xavier, you are black. You will go first. Oh, sir, believe me. We have to have a special shout out to all the black people. Eminem, Marshall, yes, you will go first as well. You already is black. Who else? Gentlemen. Always fast forward, don't rewind, Giant in your eyes, me no see no tears. Love is what him giving me through all this. Anytime you need me there, I will be there, my dear gentleman. You are black, so you will go to the first of the line too. Who, which other black person we're missing out? Okay, we said Eminem. We say Xavier. Who else? We say Gentleman. Okay, anybody else who made it miss out? Happy Black History Month. Let's go ahead and go into your reading. So I'm getting like, I don't know. I feel like you have a reason to do something. Okay, black people having a reason to do something on Black History Month is the same way people have a reason to do things when they are born in a certain zodiac sign. Oh, you're saying because of the month? You're saying because of Black History Month I'm supposed to forgive a nigga? I'm not saying that, but I'm saying if you were born in July, chances are you're a fucking bitch. Let's go ahead and go into your reading. Let's go ahead and go into your reading. We have Pazuzu. Pazuzu, warn off other demons, protect against evil forces. We have Libra, okay? Who we doing? Capricorn. We have Baphomet, that's you, Capricorn. Baphomet is duality, half human, half animal. We have sleep. We're getting sleep spells. You're feeling sleepy in the days. We're getting when you're somewhere, you feel like you want to sleep, and when you go home, you don't feel sleepy anymore. We're getting something with a sleep spell. We have Raphael. We're getting, maybe that's why you're not falling asleep. You have a healing angel, guidance and travel. And we also have Destiny Swap. So I don't know which white person want to swap destinies with you, but tell them they're going to have to wait until March because February is Black History Month. For niggas, niggas out there, all my homies, and if you identify as black, you be included too. Okay, this is a time for my white people to get to know black people. I know that in a moment like this you might feel like it's annoying. Black people are talking about slavery. Yes, and Jews still talk about the Holocaust, even though they're the most richest fucking race. But nobody's talking about that. Anyways, but I don't feel like this year we should focus on what white people did to us, but what they can do for us. And I feel like this is a time not to have conversations about the past and why you're supposed to feel fucked up because of what you did to my ancestors. But if you don't know nothing about black people, I'm just saying, maybe this is a time to ask educational questions. Black people love when you ask educational questions to them. And there's a difference between a debate when you want to prove why you're not guilty for what your ancestors did, and when you want to understand my ancestors did this and I want to see the people them did it too. It's not about accepting say you're right or you're wrong. You never born then. You never have nothing to do with it. But just how you come out, it influences things in society, whether you did black or white. So this is not a time to put guilt into somebody. Maybe this is your time to explore interracial relationships. Maybe this is a time to explore getting a black person to take on the job to see their performance. Maybe this is a time for just say, you know, I never know this about black people, I want to ask you something. I'm pretty sure they will not be hostile, even though we do tend to have a motherfucking attitude. But bitch, we gotta have an attitude, bitch. You know that when we were on the fucking plantation, we would get whipped for having a fucking attitude. That's why when we got our slavery, our first motherfucking jesters was... Let's go ahead and go into your reading. Let's go. Ooh. We have the Knight of Swords coming out first. We're getting a lot of posting. We're getting... Something could be live. Something live. We're getting something is going live, like a live chat. Something like that. The Knight of Swords. We're getting a lot of white men. A lot of white people. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Six of Cups, and then we have the Three of Swords. Yeah, because the Six of Cups have a representation of grandparents. Yeah, it's kind of what your grandparents did to you. Even if you don't come out racist, I'm pretty sure your grandparents were. And it's not your fault. It's not your fault. Just like you having a shitty dad, it's not your fault. You know, it's not your fault. Certain things are not your fault. You might not identify with them. But it exists. It is there. And people still talk about it every single day. And if they don't talk about it every single day, I'm just getting, maybe this is a month instead of talking about hate, you could talk about the unionization of understanding someone who may be black. Let's go again. We have the King of Cups. I'm getting a saying black people make you feel better than white people. I don't know if you're white. Are you white? Guessing you're white, because the king of Cups here, him invisible. Him don't even have a color. Cups are usually Caucasian, lighter skin complexion, more European side. Him invisible. Me getting to your own kind and make you feel invisible. Not to black people. Me getting black people don't make you feel invisible. Something like that. Yeah, we have the Angel. I'm getting something with a Sagittarius. Or me getting a saying you're rather take the investment with. Alright, we have the Three of Cups here. We get a lot of women. Again, cups are more lighter skin complexions. So I'm getting some with a lot of Caucasian women. When I'm getting a saying, you don't feel, when you get attention, you don't feel the same. I'm getting a can hang around a group of Caucasian women, but the attention don't feel the same of having an intimacy with a black woman. I don't know. When I'm getting something about you saying you feel invisible when you're around, like your own kind reject you, you feel invisible around these women. I'm getting a saying you feel invisible. I'm also getting something about women apologizing. A lot of women saying I'm sorry. Like when you're saying women never admit them wrong. I'm getting a lot of women saying I'm sorry. I'm getting like the man them going organize with each other and say, is your girl saying she's sorry? Yeah. Is your girl saying she's sorry? Yeah. What the fuck is happening? I'm getting the whole of the girl them I said them sorry. The girls. I'm saying them sorry. I'm not sure if they're saying sorry to men. Are them saying, I'm getting a lot of apologies coming from women. Women saying I'm sorry. I'm not sure what you're saying I'm sorry to. We have the Three of Swords. Lastly, we have the Two of Swords. Something about spite, something about, I'm getting something about a lot, fighting. Maybe a lot of the fighting was caused by women. I'm getting something about when saying, sorry. I'm getting a lot of women apologizing. Maybe when apologizing to each other for all being black and picking on each other. Or, I don't know. Three of Cups is three people. The picture is three women, but we have a Six of Cups. Somewhat an apology. These three women have to apologize. I'm getting like the girl them start to apologize. And you don't know where it come from. We have the Two of Swords and Two of Swords you can't see. You don't know where it come from. Like your girlfriend just say, hey, you remember that fight what we have 6 months ago? Yeah, I'm sorry. You're sorry, yeah, but why you're sorry? Because I was thinking about it. You think about it 6 months later. Because I'm getting you saying that somebody's, the 2 of Swords, you're talking about something that you never even remember or you forgot. 3 of Swords, but when you talk about it, it's stir up pain. And you would be like, I just don't want to talk about it right now. But we're getting something about these women having ownership of something. Or again, some of your grandparents. Because I feel like when you have racist grandparents, the girls them become, me not lie, I feel like the girl them more racist than the man them. This is what me they always think. Out of any race that you think is racist, the girls them is the more racist one. It's not the men. Even though the man them will go up in the hills and burn the body because them is a brotherhood, and the girl them more racist. Them man they will take off them man they will still brody. Them man they still diver. Trump wife have an accent. And at least 50% of America said Trump racist. Do you have dealings with Al Qaeda or do you have dealings with the KKK? Enough people accuse Trump of white supremacy, of being one of those KKK man. The man's wife is not white. She have an accent, brody. She wasn't even an English-speaking Spaniard. She's straight Spain. She's straight Jess, brody, her English. She never went back to school for pronunciation. You don't think Melania could afford a fucking vocal coach? In voice and speech? Him don't care. That's what me I say. Usually, even when them races and them parts of the organization, the girls them usually the more racist one. The girls them are taught to be racist at a young age. Because them get it from their mother. Because even if the father them racist, brody, men have penises. They will succumb to sex more than them succumb to racism. They must succumb to sex more than them succumb to religion. They're men. They're not women. All when them have a strong religion, the pastor will still find somebody in the church attractive. Because them have a penis. They will always succumb to sex more than anything else in this world. I'm telling you. That's why they must have a dream of being in the army, but them cry when them go home to them wife. The army don't mean shit no more when them say you can come off base, say you can go back home and stay with your woman. Them is the best time ever for them. Even though, yes, them wanted to be a part of the army, but that don't feel as good as going back to camp as it feel leaving camp to go home to your wife. Men will always succumb to sex more than religion, rules and regulations, anything. So I always feel like when it comes down to the whole racist thing, especially now during Black History Month, yeah, the girl them is the more racist ones. Them is the more. The guys them, yes, them will be that way, but them will hide it more. Them will say it's not appropriate. Unless them round each other and them blatantly racist, usually it's the girls them. The girls them pick it up from their moms. And let's not forget back in the days. Yes, we're going to, oh, fuck, she's talking about this. Yes, we're going to talk about this. Remember the difference between white women and white men back in the days is that the white men would the girls outside and bring them inside when they was pregnant, or them would have the kid inside. When the white women were fucking the black men, them only could have bar kids if they got pregnant by these black men, or them had to accuse the men of rape. Remember that. Remember. Always remember this. The white man them never asked the black slave them for abort kids. The white women would abort kids if they got pregnant for black men. They had white husbands. Or if they did have a black baby, they would have get beat by them white husbands. So you don't find that suspicious? You don't find that the history of even slave owners and slave plantations, the white men were still fucking the slaves outside. Their pussy wasn't shaved. That bitch wasn't using Bath and Body Works. You think her hair did have a blowout? Her hair was nappy. It was, as one of the neighbors upstairs say, as one of the neighbors upstairs, my building, as she said, nigger hair. She had nigger hair. Then why your white husband was fucking her when he had you? That was a dynamic back in those days. The white men them never really accused the girl them of rape, you know? They would fuck them and then impregnate them. And the white wives would be, you have a baby on me. It don't matter the race. But whenever the white women wanted to intermingle with the black men when they got pregnant, what were their options when they got pregnant? Their men weren't as open for bringing the black baby in the house because it was a black. The white men were more open to bring the black mother and her child in the house than they were open to bring the black man and you have the black man child in them house. So I'm getting something about a lot of women, spiteful, vindictive women. Listen, I always think that in the end, even when everything was abolished, the only reason why this energy carry is because of jealousy. I just learned about something called the T-gun law. It was the T-gun law where women had to wear head wraps. Black women had to wear head wraps, and they started designing head wraps, but dazzle them. It looked so pretty. It looked like imperial, royal wear, because black women weren't allowed to wear them here. So white women came up with it. White women asked them white husbands to sign the T-gun law. You should research it. It's Black History Month. You should know that a lot of these oppressions that came on black people, it wasn't really because of psychology. It was about jealousy. It was, I don't want you to have this, therefore you won't have it and I'll make a law. It was that simple. So instead of reflecting on what your grandparents did, think about the mixed kids that your grandparents can now own. Let's leave it here. That came out wrong. Let's leave it here. Until next time. Bye. No. Okay. I have to redo it for the sake of the 1st of February. Let's go again. Hi, I'm Vanessa Carby. And I just want to have a message to you today. Hi, I'm Vanessa Carby. And as we go into Black History Month, we just want every single body to know that as black people, we appreciate you. We appreciate you for incorporating our culture into mainstream media. And I want all people of other races that are not black to know that instead of dwelling on the past actions of your grandparents, think about the grandbabies that you may or may not have with your chocolate bunny. That is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a blessed Black History Month. Good evening. Good evening.